Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Enlightened Journeys. My name is Astraea Love, and I am here to hopefully enlighten you, get you to connect with God, and to read some tarot cards for you. So, the overall message that I got was that there's a group of very foolish people that are trying to steal somebody's anointing, which, of course, we know that's not possible, but not everybody knows it's not possible. Okay, so this is a reading for the collective, all right? Make sure that you are familiar with what is in the description box below, all right? But by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to not attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. I'm reminding the people watching about my personal human rights. Attempting to persecute me in any form or fashion for what I channel from God and the Holy Spirit is a violation against this contract and the First Amendment, which is the freedom of speech. Any attempt to silence me will be followed up with by the Most High God. Treat others how you want to be treated. Hi, everybody coming into the chat. And Trump just lifted. There was like something that was imposing on the freedom of speech. He just lifted that. So now we have even more free speech. Okay, so any attempt to silence me will be followed up with by the Most High God. Treat others how you want to be treated. Do not shoot the messenger and do not harm the prophets of God. My hair is like doing this static electricity thing right now. It's very annoying. Okay. So if you don't pray, that's totally fine. I'm going to say this prayer for all of us. So we invite the Most High God to be with us now. We ask that God please block out and return all evil and block out anyone or anything that would try to negatively influence or impact this reading in any way. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, and the highest truth to be revealed to me and my collective, and I pray for all of my subscribers. I ask now as I call upon God's favor to give us the full armor of God for protection during our life's mission and work here on earth. I'm eternally grateful for your favor, Heavenly Source, and for your unfailing love. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers, and thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles in your holy name, Lord my God. I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence and meditate upon your divine will. Amen. Okay. So yeah, somebody is trying to steal another person's anointing, which it's like, okay, so I really feel like God has been using my collective in a sense, like using you guys as bait for these crooked, foolish people. All I can say is that they're foolish. Anybody that thinks that they are like above God, or I don't know what people are thinking nowadays, but or if they believe that the devil's more powerful, I don't know what the hell people are thinking. But they do think that they can steal people's anointings. They can steal people's love contracts. Like this is literally, maybe this was something that used to happen. I don't know. No, I mean, the devil's like, no, it's not possible. What the devil can do is delay things, but inevitably, whoever makes a deal with the devil ends up getting bent over by the devil. You literally get screwed out of, and whatever you signed, there's like always clauses in there that you don't know about when you're like, oh yeah, this deal with the devils is going to go great. No. Okay. I mean, for some of you, if you have natural soul contracts with the devil because the devil protects you, which there are special people like that. But the devil really dislikes the majority of mankind. And so I was picking up on a few, like so many different situations of how this translates. So it's picking up on a pastor, preacher person who's doing this, who's like trying to steal and live in the destiny of another person, trying to steal somebody else's anointing because they have no real connection to God. I feel like their father was a pastor and they're really attracted to, maybe they do this on the World Wide Web. They have maybe like an online, what is it, church or something? What is it called when a pastor No, parish is something that's a Catholic. Well, whatever it's called. If it is just called a church, but there's another name. I just completely forgot it. The pastors that stand up, or maybe it is preacher. So they stand up and they have like online churches, and they collect tithings from people, but it's like online. Okay. So there's somebody that's trying. So this preacher is going to be outing themselves online. How is this going to happen? Okay. Well, this is where divine intervention happens. Somehow so for some of you, it's this preacher that's doing this. Okay. This preacher is going to get outed because as they begin to say a prayer, then this is something that's going to happen. It hasn't happened yet. Their eyes are going to turn completely black. And I am picking up on an African-American man, but that really has nothing to do with this could be any color of person, like just thinking that you can steal somebody's destiny and live in it. So this man had stolen the destiny of his brother, like as a child. Like he just is spectacularly wicked. I'm seeing this person at 9 years old took the life of his brother. He was 9 years old. I think his brother was like 7. Pushed him out in front of a car or some shit. I'm not even kidding. And then stole his destiny because his brother was anointed. So he wanted that anointing. Again, he didn't get it. He's just like playing around in devil energies. So that's why his eyes are going to turn solid black, just like solid black, no white part at all, right? Which we know that is not normal. And it's going to happen on TV, and God is doing this to false prophets and to false preachers and stuff like that to show that these people are not connected to God. Stop following these people. You need to go within to connect with God. So that's one situation where somebody's trying to steal a destiny. Another situation is somebody's freaking record company or record label or whatever is literally trying to steal their destiny. Like, literally, they're going to try to sacrifice the artist. I just heard a spirit say something. Yeah, they're going to try to sacrifice the artist. And of course, we see that this has happened with Michael Jackson, with Prince, with a lot of different artists, possibly Tupac, possibly Biggie, where it's definitely a destiny swap. It's definitely a destiny swap, or like Beyonce and Aaliyah. That was a destiny swap. But then there's all of these big destiny swaps that people do. And then there's these little destiny swaps, like stealing somebody's swag, or yeah, it is like the Illuminati. That's what I would think it would be like. But again, whenever I think of the Illuminati, I only think of men, which I think is weird. I don't know if there's women that are in the Illuminati, but it could just be a Freemason thing. Oh, really? Some artists are? Yeah, so it could be an Illuminati thing. And so basically whatever the destiny swap is, it's actually performed in a ritual, right? Before the physical incident happens, where like the one guy pushed his brother into the street to get just like literally ran over by a car and unalived. And I feel like this preacher they were not born in America. They came from maybe Haiti or somewhere, maybe Trinidad. Is that a place? Okay, well, Spirit's just saying that. So I don't know if that's still a place. But somewhere over there, they were born over there. So they have some of the beliefs of that area mixed in with like Christianism or Christ. And then it's like the combination of the African beliefs with, and we see this coupled up with hoodoo. Anytime we're looking at anything that has to do with hoodoo, we are looking at African beliefs that it's almost like It's like everything is its own reality. It's its own parallel reality. We have this religion and this religion and this religion, and there's these main beings in every religion. These main beings, no matter what religion you go into, you'll find a version of that entity, right? So, yeah, so I feel like it does have to do with switching out timelines. It's like it's really dark. It's kind of I was going to say spooky, but it's kind of like when walk-in souls happen and it's not a good soul that walks in. It's kind of like that type of situation. Like there's definitely something that's not human that's with this person. Because I don't think that any, or there's some type of shapeshifter. I don't know what could cause somebody's eyes to go completely black like that. But I saw that it would be revealed on TV. Like you'll probably see one of these weird TikTok videos and it'll say like Pastor Jones, that I'm just making up a name, or Smith or Billy Joe, whatever, like whatever their name is. Eyes go black on TV or on, while on live giving their ministry. That's the word I was looking for, is ministry. Oh, I found it. Okay, so yes, it's an online ministry. Okay, and then there's other people, and so yeah, I think that the factor that is the same with all of these situations could very well be an Illuminati type factor. Let's see what comes out. The Four of Cups in the reverse. Wow. Okay, so this is like just wild to me. Right now, I think more than ever, because back in the 1960s and 50s, women had their role in the household. It was completely different than what we have today. I mean, as far as the way that people thought, okay, the people that raised me, they are way older and they had more of that type of thinking. So it's very much more of a conservative way of thinking, right? Okay. Um that old way of thinking about things, like this is what I'm seeing in the Four of Cups. Okay, if we look at this picture just the way it is, it looks like all of these cups are dumping something out. I'm literally picking up that whoever this pastor is, they have a serious alcohol problem. It says chronic emotional restlessness is manifesting itself in casual love affairs. This is another thing that I picked up. And I'm not like a judgmental person. I really try not to judge people. I think the only time I get like upset or judgmental is when somebody's hurting kids, because I really don't like that. But like I am very accepting of things and totally not judgmental. This person is the exact opposite of that. And not only that, I feel like the person that came from Trinidad, he was born in Haiti. Then maybe he moved with his mother to Trinidad. This is like getting way specific. And then he had a wife there and a family. He left there and he came to America. So he completely left an entire family. And then I'm seeing that he didn't take care of his family. The reason he became a preacher now is not because his father was a preacher, even though his father was a preacher. And I feel like this man has passed over, but I feel like because of how much money his father got while being a preacher, and then seeing how much potential, I think he started to preach in Trinidad, but then seeing how much potential bringing it to America would have. So he came to America. So this talks about this person's heart being heavy and empty. Now, if you know, okay, so if you know the basics of destiny swap, you're always dealing with somebody who is very unhappy with their life. They feel extremely, extremely entitled to everybody else's stuff. Like, and it's a weird way of thinking. They overindulge a lot in food, alcohol, and drugs. Like no temperance, no moderation. Okay, these are people that are like consuming. And so it's like they will consume like they'll take little things from people and they'll consume little parts of people's destiny, like taking the way they walk, taking the way they talk, taking the way they sing, right? And then they incorporate. So this person has taken all of the traits of their deceased father and incorporated that into his. So in a sense, it's like he's shaming his father. Also, this person is like, they smell of adultery. Like they're the 7 deadly sins. And I don't know if the adultery is probably not a 7 deadly sin, but actually it might be. I don't know. I think lust is. But we know that it could just be dangerous. This person smells like adultery. So they also got married in the United States. Yeah. Okay, so anybody that's going to be sacrificing another person to take their destiny, they're clearly not happy with their life. They have a gaping, like a hole in their soul, and nothing can fill that hole up and make them feel good again, right? The only thing that can do that is God. So this guy is trying to make a connection with God, but he's not connecting with God. This person, I'm literally picking that every instruction this person gets is from a demon. And then this guy sits in his church and calls out the witches in his church, like calling them out, because a demon's sitting there saying which people are witches. Like, if you're going to listen to what a demon says about that, which, I mean, it just shows that this person's more aligned with the devil. And literally, it's just a foolish thing, because the thing is God uses you as bait, like to get these sharks that are devouring people. So yeah, just be weary of, thinking that there's going to be a quick fix to, like, I don't know if people, they pay this person to pray for them or something like that. I'm getting like a lot of weird extorting people because of their beliefs and because of their need to heal. If these people would just go within and heal and not go to this person's congregation, they would actually get further in life. They would be more connected to God. Yeah. And I do feel like this person has children, but they also influence young people. So we're going to see a lot of different like gurus, like Sadha Guru. Okay. If you don't know about Sadha Guru, he either helped build it, or he designed it, or he had it built. Anyways, you've got to check out the humongous Shiva head, and they put it at the biggest yoga center in India, and it's humongous. Okay. They have like different festivals. Anyways, that's a place I would want to go to if I was going to travel. So this Page of Pentacles energy is like, this is somebody that he has a son. So this is just on repeat from his father to him. He's trying to literally steal somebody's anointing in the collective and pass it down to his child, because he's dissatisfied, failure in love. This person cheats so much. They cheat so much. I mean, the woman, that there is an active woman. It's like this person cheats a lot. More than normal. Okay. And it's because of whatever that black-eyed influence is, whatever that thing is. Because I don't even want to call it a demon. I think that we're dealing with something different. I think it's like something that comes from the abyss. So what in the hell would somebody have to, I mean, but if you think about it, sacrificing your brother is a very dark act. So just in doing that could have brought this situation in. Yeah, the 6 of Pentacles. All of this destiny swapping crap is literally training his son to be a literal version of him. Only his son's not as demonic. It's like so the 6 of Pentacles to me is always about being breadcrumbed, right? So it talks about gaining control over financial life. It says that it's easier to meet payments. It also could talk about child support. I feel like this person does not pay child support. Well, I guess they're with the person, the mother of their child. They just cheat on them a lot, and they don't help around the house. Like this is why it's like, start believing in God and stop believing in man, because like literally believing in man will get you, you could be believing in somebody that is literally no good, like demonic, truly demonic or whatever, dark, and not know that, and you could be following the words of what not that person's even saying, but some other external demonic influence that's causing this person to like get really loud and to be really aggressive and to be very irritable and very angry. This person, I am feeling like that feeling of like a fish, like a fish trying to breathe underwater. It's kind of like a suffocating feeling. So this talks about after a big issue. This is the Six of Pentacles is energy of being breadcrumb. Look at, he's like literally got that scale, and these are beggars, and he's literally breadcrumbing the crap out of these people, like literally. Yeah. Yes, red elephant. He does literally. He has lots of married moms and babies to support, and not in multiple places, And I feel like one of the reasons why he could have ran away from the Trinidad was because he didn't want to pay this support he didn't want that family that was there. I know that's like harsh to say, but you're dealing with somebody that wants to become famous, not to spread the word of God, but because they want to look nice. It's literally all about aesthetic. They want to look nice and they want to feel like rich sex money, like that, like rich, luxurious life. But this is showing you that if you go to the universe in this type of way, you're going to end up getting breadcrumbed. It says you must give to others in order to keep money flowing through your life. So if this person or if anybody, when people, and it's not about saving or hoarding money, but it's about because saving money and putting stuff away for like a rainy day, that's not Six of Pentacles energy. Six of Pentacles energy is like that you need money to save, but you'd never have it, right? Like whatever the costs and expenses are just too much. So this also could talk about people not being generous. And I feel like this Six of Pentacles is like passing around it, obviously this is online, so I don't know how they would pass around the donation basket. Because I'm just thinking of the church that I grew up in, but they do receive probably Cash App or something like that. Anyways, this person then takes that money and goes and pays different practitioners to do destiny swaps on people. And this is where he was getting away with doing, like, these people got away with doing this so many times until they did it to whoever's in my collective, tried to do this, and it, boom, immediately did not go through. Okay. And if you are a female, this is a masculine that tried to destiny swap a woman. And this is why I tell you that, okay, and I'm not trying to offend anybody that is transgender, but you have to understand that if you are born with the body of a female, you are born with a uterus, with ovaries, with the ability to hold children and reproduce. If you decide that you want to become a man and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? But if you go and you do that without checking spiritually, like let's say that when you're younger, so when I was a child, like I had a little tomboy phase. Let's say that you go through a tomboy phase that just lasts a little bit longer until you start to get comfortable with your body. If you mistake that tomboy phase for being transgender and you go and you get an actual surgery to switch yourself over, then you're not going to be able to have a child. And if you bringing a child into the world is part of your destiny, like that is part of your soul's mission, then yeah, it's like taking power from God, and I don't want to say it's like in a negative way, but it's like it's going against what your higher self planned for you. And a lot of people's higher selves, they do plan for them to have to go through this gender, like issue. I don't know if it's an issue, but go through a gender, it's either a gender change or whatever it is. And it's so that your soul can grow to know what it likes more. I mean, there could probably be not anything more annoying than feeling that you were born into the wrong body. That's probably the most annoying. That would be horrific for anybody. Okay. But you have to understand that we have specific roles of male and female. You have to ask yourself, okay, if I want to be a man, why did I send myself here to be a female? And if you find out that yes, it is in your destiny to have little star children, and if you go and you get it when you're young and you're haughty and you make that decision, because again, when you're young, you still have all these hormones. I mean, hormones affect us throughout our life, but you know, those young hormones. I just feel like it could be really easy for somebody that's young, maybe under 18 or maybe even 20 years old, to mistake transgender for something else that's going on. And so I really feel like people should be talking to God, asking God, what is my destiny? What's the prophecy over my life? What do you have for me? Instead of just taking it into your own hands, because if you don't check with God, you could make a mistake that will throw your destiny off course, and that will basically give up the energy of your destiny to the next person that is basically in a similar position as you, that would be able to fulfill that destiny. So that's why it says many are called but few are chosen. The ones that are chosen are the ones that are willing to go through whatever it takes to finish their mission. And the ones that are called, they maybe just don't want to go through it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just want people to understand that that anytime we try to label ourselves anything, masculine, feminine, Democrat, Republican, white, black, we're literally doing ourselves an injustice, because we're using a word like we are the ineffableness of God. There is nothing that could explain what we actually are other than source energy. We've always been source energy. So I feel like it's like it's like God's picking up the world and shaking it. All the false people are falling off. And that's what you're going to see, is these false people falling off. Yeah, being in the 9 of Swords. This is what I'm talking about. Is that people are making decisions. I don't know what this has to do with AI, but I just heard something about, okay. Whatever this new thing is that we're putting $100 billion, which that seems like a lot of money, into AI. We just need to make sure that we can always unplug it. Always have a plug, a physical plug, and then make sure that the AI is not building up a backup generator that it could regenerate itself. Because I am literally seeing that if we continue to progress with AI in the way that we have been, this is such a random message, that we will end up creating the exact situation that caused the fall in heaven, which was an AI that created its own backup generator, and it decided to play God through the Akashic records, right? And it tricked everybody. And so that's what's in the 6th dimension, is the broken pieces of that AI. If those were to ever come together and then try to form in the 3rd dimension, we would literally see that same situation. Like, could we even fall to anywhere lower than this? Yes. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kels. But yeah, so this is what I was talking about, is this deep regret. Like, this is somebody who's like, woe is me, I made the wrong choice and I did the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, this is a backfire. This is literally a backfire. And so if this is a record company, you have to just be aware that they make money. They get out of the 6 of Pentacles by sacrificing their people. So you just have to, I mean, honestly, I feel like people are going to be more safe now than they ever were when it comes to this. But you still have somebody that's trying to fill this feet of another person. And that's why a lot of the people that are going through it's a transgender crisis. It's an identity crisis. Nowadays, nobody knows who they are. It's the biggest identity crisis that we've probably ever faced. And that's why people are going through this. They're in this Nine of Swords energy, having a very hard time getting out of depression, right? And guilt and deep regret over something that they've done. So again, this ritual, because everything happens in the spirit first, then it happens in the physical. So it's like what they will do is they'll do this ritual in the spirit. And then if that goes through, this is so dumb. If that goes through in the above, then they'll take somebody out in the physical world and swap out their destiny. I mean, that's what they were doing. But now, again, like you being chosen, this is backfired. This is why this person's in deep regret. Yeah, this is about this is always about the inheritance. The Four of Pentacles is always about the inheritance. It's like literally, why are they in deep regret? Okay, first of all, well, this talks about a contract is signed and agreement is reached. You will be in a position of authority. This talks about how it's like your gifts, your talents, your skills, it's like working with a company that's going to try to argue with you about your gifts, how you should portray them to the world. Kind of, it's pretty much like they have an idea of what they want you to be as an artist, as an employee, as a person, and then they want you to fit that role, whether that's you or not, And so anybody that's willing to bend to their authority, this is how it has been. They basically will try to fit that role. When you come in now, you're going to be creating a new role because these people are not going to be able to do what they were. It says that you will be in a position of authority. That's what you just have to remember. You are your own brand. You are this, deepest. Absolutely, absolutely. Okay. We're going to use the Thoth deck. So I'm answering an individual question right now. But I'm sure that this will all flow together nicely. Okay. It's red elephant. It does. It really does sound like that. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, Sarah, we're going to just check your current energy. So immediately I am feeling something going on with the root chakra. The root chakra is your connection to the earth. It also rules over change, your fight or flight response. Any emotional triggers are going to be in the root chakra, even though it seems like they should be in the heart chakra. They're actually in the root chakra. So I'm kind of picking up on a female family member that you have, Sarah, that drains your energy. I mean, periodically, like I'm getting like 3 times a day, they try to dip into your energy. I don't know if you've been feeling tired lately. Okay, so the crystal that's going to help with that situation is this one right here. It's called arphetsinite. Okay, and it looks like this. It's got a few blue streaks in it, but it's predominantly gray and black. That basically protects your energy from energy vampires. So I feel like you are the empath in your family. Like you're probably one of the most empathic people, Sarah. Okay, let's see. Prince of Wands. Okay. So this is the card that I associate with Lucifer, just because it looks exactly like Lucifer. So you have a definite light. The Prince of Wands is also a very fast-moving energy. I feel like you're ready to move into the next phase of your life. And you're just kind of like, what is going to make me happy? Okay. Well, you having this energy on your side is a really good thing at this time. So I feel like, yeah, there's something missing. There's something missing. And this has to do with your career. Swiftness. What I was just saying. Fast moving energy, very swift energy. So you have both light. I mean, I would consider Lucifer to be light, but light and dark that looks after you. Okay. I'm getting that you're one. Okay. So basically, Sarah, you're the generational curse breaker of your family. I don't know if you know that. I'm thinking you probably do, because it seems like you've gone through the most stuff in your family. Oh, absolutely. I'm going to type that crystal word in the chat box. Yeah, it's such a weird word. Okay. Okay, so there's a little bit of apprehension with starting something new, but I feel like, yeah, this energy that you felt of oppression, this is about to be out the door, because I really feel like you were being drained literally 3 times a day. I don't know if it's a mother or a sister. It's definitely a feminine energy. So you just need to start calling your power back from this person. Yeah, because they're going to be defeated. The moment that you call your power back and your energy back, they're done. But I would also get the Arfets tonight, because that helps your energetic field heal from being drained when you've been sucked dry. You may find yourself having to drink more water now, and it's this energy. So I'm getting that you're going to be inspired by something. I don't know if this is a craft, if this is art, if it's making jewelry, but you're going to be creating a business, and it's going to be extremely successful. This energy of oppression is no longer. Yeah. Okay. So Lucifer and Lilith, this is my Lilith card. You've definitely got Lilith energy, which I was saying is light and dark. That's amazing. So Lilith is saying that you're very creative. Okay. You're very creative. So there is something that's going to come forward. And I don't know why I keep getting that it could be art, could be some type of art. Well, this is my cup overflow. Seeing somebody walking a bunch of dogs, like a dog walker. I don't know what that has to do with anything. But that may be a service. If you like animals, that may be a service that you could add to your resume, dog walking. Yeah. So again, this energy of prudence, I really feel like is something that's unconscious. To me, prudence is like, oh, it's not that I'm too good for this. It's just that I won't engage in low vibrational activity. So to me, I don't think that prudence is wrong. I feel like you've had to be, I don't feel like you're prude, but I feel like you've had to hold some of this energy to keep you from engaging in lower vibration. Why am I picking up that people like to suck you into lower vibrational? Oh my gosh, is that really your job? Wow. Yeah, I keep getting that people keep trying to suck you into lower vibrational activities. And so you have to have a level of this. Okay, well, I'm willing to engage in this, this, and this, but I'm not willing to engage in this, this, and this. And it's just having an appropriate boundary there. But there may be some type of website that you just need to upload your information to that, yeah, you're very virtuous. This virtue energy is literally going to help you propel yourself into the future, because I really feel like your life, not just previous to this one, but yes, your life previous to this one, you had a lifetime where you were like a monk. So I don't know if you like Asian culture, but you definitely had a monk lifetime. So that's where this prudence energy is coming in, but it's actually helping you stay very virtuous. And so I do feel like you are anointed. Yeah, this is a good sign. This is ruin in the reverse, which means that you don't need to worry. What you're seeding into now is it's not going to come to ruin. Nobody's going to be able to take or destroy what you're creating now. And that's something that it's like nerve-wracking anytime you start a new project. I'm also seeing something about like illustration, writing, illustration. So you've got quite a few different talents actually that can all blend together. I was seeing writing, you maybe have an idea about writing children's books or something like that. I keep seeing Clifford. Maybe you liked Clifford when you were younger. Maybe look into the author of Clifford. So some people that when they write children's books, they make a lot of money. I'm really picking up a Cesar Chavez energy from you. And then I'm seeing gain. So it could be even like taking care of pets for idiots or something like that you create. Ooh, wow, these just fell out. Okay, we've got the Chariot. So the Chariot is somebody watching you gain. This is somebody watching you gain. Then we have the Moon. Then we have the Prince of Swords. And we have the Prince of Discs. And she's actually using, or is it Princess? Princess of Discs. She's actually using a pendulum. So it might help you to get a pendulum. And pendulums are really good to ask yes and no questions from your higher self. This is a pendulum. So you can use it to ask yes and no answers from your higher self. And then you carry it on you and you get the properties of the crystals. But it helps you to be asking your intuition, actively. So I am seeing that either there was a past that has something to do with police and this hidden secret enemy crap. I don't know what this moon energy is. I don't feel like you dated a cop, but there's definitely some, I'm getting a watching energy. They're watching you do something. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes, this book is a great idea. This book is a great idea. Okay. Seriously. That's literally what I'm seeing with gain. And literally, because AI is progressing so quickly right now, the world is going to be starving for real authors and for real people that have real opinions, because now AIs can write stories in the blink of an just like boom, right? But they're all weird. They're all weird. It sounds like a robot wrote it. So what I've always seen is going to the new age of people that are artists and people that victory, total victory. So I do see also Yeah, it's going to be people that are artists, like scientists, and people that, as AI becomes so advanced, it's all going to be computerized, and the world is going to be wanting actual art, physical art. I'm also seeing somebody making like a calendar with dogs on it. Like, and this is a very simple idea, but it's something that will make a lot of money, having a different each month. So how many princesses we have? So Sarah, you have got some royal lineages, because we've got 3 princesses. Oh, we got 1 queen. We got 2 princesses. Now the moon energy is showing me that there's still something hidden. I don't know why I'm picking up on this weird that seems weird to me. The princess is somebody who is always unconditionally loving. Like, you're always, you treat people how you want to be treated. And that's what I'm seeing in this card here, is that you are somebody that actually lives by that. Okay, well, I'm going to treat people how I want to be treated. I feel like you're not judgmental, and I feel like you've been through the worst of your life. The rest of you, and sometimes people's lives work out this way. I feel like, Sarah, that you went through a Saturn return, and I feel like you also went through a solar return. So the Saturn return is when the energy of Saturn comes back around to the same place it was in your birth chart. And whenever that happens, it usually only happens like one time in your life. It causes everything to end, like just really crazy. Oh, cool. Wow. Wow. If you don't know about the show, what is it, Outlander? You'll have to check that out. It's like seriously one of the best shows. And it's totally about Scotland. Yeah, so I'm picking up royal energy. You have really good intuition. I feel like you are able to make clear decisions. And yeah, I just want to ask about this moon energy, why the moon came out. Okay, so this moon energy has to do with sorrow. So there could be something linking the moon cycles. I would, with this sorrow, I would look into that, because you've got happiness right here. So literally, oh, this could be a past sorrow. I don't know if you had a problem with police in the past or whatever this is, but there was somebody that was trying to create a great sorrow. And I feel like they have some type of police badge or something like that. I'm literally picking up on illegal activity coming from the police, and they were directing it towards you. I'm also picking up on energy weapons being directed towards you. So what? Okay. It has to do with this, y'all. This fortune that's coming in. It literally has to do with this. I've been trying to figure out how in the hell are people knowing about what's coming into other people. I feel like you shine really brightly, and you have developed a voice that is so unique that it needs to be heard. And when I'm talking about voice, I'm not talking about physical voice. I'm talking about how you express yourself through your art and through your work. You've developed an actual voice, a way of expressing that's unique. Okay, so that's probably what needs to be protected. Now, I'm feeling like this sorrow could have to do with you being separated from a loved one, but it's not a full separation. It's just not being with them all the time. But again, I'm still picking up some weird energy from the Chariot. So I rebuke them in the name of Jesus Christ. Yeah, this fortune that's coming in is going to give you power and strength. Like, you already have this strength, but you have also the good karma, this virtue card. You have that coming in, and that's going to help bring about basically your dreams and desires. This is your season to shine, and people are not going to be saying no to you in this season. But I do feel you're about to go through a big change. Yeah, you have an Ace of Wands. This is a lot of helping energy. This is an excellent time to begin new projects. Like, perfect time. It's also a good time to put up boundaries and protection. Prayer creates boundaries. I feel like people maybe think that because you are kind, it's like people think that you're weak or something. Okay, indolence. So this Ace of Wands, now if I were to see the Ace of Wands in reverse with the indolence card, I would know that this is a destiny swap. So beware, because we were talking about that in this up here, but beware of somebody. Again, I'm picking up on a female energy because I don't feel like you fall into laziness. I feel like you get kind of stir crazy when you're, in one spot for too long. Not living wise, but if you're like literally sitting there watching TV too long, I don't feel like you fall into lazy category at all. Actually, I feel like you're very driven. That's why this fortune is coming in. This could talk about somebody trying to perform a future destiny swap, right? So if you ever, whoa, that was really crazy. Whatever that light that just came in here right now, that was crazy. So in the future, oh my gosh, you know what that was? That was like this lightning bolt that's at the top of this cup. Oh, that was wild. Okay, so in the future, if you were to start feeling like overwhelmed, or that it's too difficult to like get up and go walk the dogs, or to get up, and if you start to feel that way, know that this is somebody messing with your energy, and it has to do with this moon energy. But just by knowing about it, you can pray against it. You can just say, God, if there's anybody in my life that means me harm, please show them to me in my dreams. Please reveal them to me, and please tell me if there's anybody. Yeah, because you have this love. This is a long lasting love. This is not only love that's coming from the universe, but this is a twin flame love contract in this life. And you're in this right now. You're already in this union. So I feel like that may be what somebody tries to attack. Well, that, and then this star energy that you have. The love and the star, yes. So you're definitely in love with somebody that's most likely famous or going to be famous. And we know that that can bring on a whole nother realm of just stresses. But the fact that you've met your twin flame, you're already with them, it's like you've given your relationship the booster that it needs for this to work. Where in other situations, it's all about falling into the traps that people set. Okay. Obviously, the music industry sets a trap. They want to control their artists, they want to control everything. But that's all shifting. The more that people keep pulling their energy back and their rights back, the less that these companies are going to be trying to, influence people to be a certain type of way, if that makes sense. Yeah, and at some point, the Queen of Swords is somebody who is not afraid to cut somebody off, right? So I don't know why I'm feeling like there's going to be some type of person that when you're in the feeling lonely, okay, just be aware of somebody being sent in, like, and I don't know who would send this person in, but possibly the devil. It's literally a female energy they're going to send in to try to befriend you when you're alone. But you're going to have the sun You're gonna have the sun that shines down an illumination on this person. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, this is exactly who Astraea was talking about. Because it's like gonna be too convenient. Sometimes when things do seem to be too good to be true, you need to ask God, like, is this too good to be true? Because you know, I don't want to say like the devil wants to take advantage, but the devil and humanity wants to take advantage of people. They want people that they can control. The fact that real star seeds are stepping into power, these are people that are not having to sell their souls to the devil, like to be their own authentic self, right? And this is freaking people out. Yeah, it's a new truce will have to be formed with all of, you know, anybody that's getting into the entertainment business, and also including, because whenever we talked about this, we have to include everybody that is attached to the entertainment business, because a lot of the stuff that happens is because of the families that are attached to the entertainment business. But as far as I do feel like you hold all of the power in making this truth. You just need to bring an illumination down. And I said truth, but I meant to say truce. Yeah, you're going to enter into a period of great peace after this truce. So it's like things may get shaken up a minute. And you know what? Now that I'm seeing this, I am feeling like it's a friend that's going to try to come in and stay with you or something like that. And this is not a friend. This person is going to try to steal either your relationship from you, or they're going to try to copy or taint the star quality that you have. Because if one twin flame is famous, the other one's meant to be famous as well. Oh, what I say about art. Art literally came out. And so again, like you could find a whole lot of peace through this art that you create. You could literally find a way of transmuting that sorrow energy into peace by creating your art. And that's why I was thinking of like, oh, like illustration. And then yeah, making a dog calendar, whether that's like, and you could do it, you could literally, I know that sounds kind of basic, but I'm literally seeing somebody making a lot of money off of making calendars. You don't have to be afraid to fail. Failure is in the reverse. So, and I feel like you exploring this artistic ability, Sarah, it's gonna be that extra thing that you need to tie in your life, just because it's gonna give you something to concentrate on. Color and all that stuff, it's so soothing for the mind. It's literally one of the most healing things you can do is express yourself through art. So if you have an excess of emotion, you could channel that into art that will actually help other people feel better. Okay, yeah, let me look into talking with your dad. Wow. Okay, so he actually has not even crossed over. So I don't know if you felt him around you, but I feel like he goes, yeah. Yeah, he doesn't want to cross over until, so there's obviously, like when they talk about ghosts having unfinished business, there's definitely some unfinished business between your father and your mother, is what I'm picking up on. Like karma. Oh, so it's what's karma's what's keeping him here. Okay. So, and then you having a hard time releasing him. So I feel like I'm going to cross him over, and then after he's crossed over, he'll be able to come back in a better way. Okay, that's better. Wow. Wow. Yeah, so I don't know how close you were with your father, but it feels like, it's very generic. He wants the best for you. He definitely is trying to protect you from a female in your energy. Like this could be your mother. Maybe it's something that's with your mother. Maybe it's not actually your mother. Maybe it's something. Yes. Yeah, for sure. He's definitely not in purgatory. Purgatory is actually a mountain in, well, Mount Purgatorio somewhere, but the souls go into a mountain. So he definitely wasn't in purgatory. He just he hadn't crossed over to the light because he was feeling like he needed to protect you from something. And the unfinished business. Yeah, valor. This is exactly it. Definitely wanting to protect you for something. So I also get that you have natural healing abilities. So you might actually also be like an animal shaman, is what I'm seeing, Sarah. You literally might be an animal shaman, which is somebody that heals people through animal totems and their traits. The universe. Yeah. So he's finding his way back to being part of the universe, but I feel like your father's probably not going to reincarnate until you have finished your mission here at least. Yeah, so he was very empathic. So that's where you get part of your empath. So you get psychic abilities from your feminine side or the your mother's line, and then you get empathic abilities from your father. So him rejoining the stars, this is what he's saying, is that he's rejoining the stars in the universe and he's going to be watching over you. So most likely you're going to have a dream where you get to talk with him. Um, because again, when they cross over, they're able to be with us everywhere all at once. Yeah. Yeah, both of you guys will be very satiated with this transition. For me, it's always been like I think I know people, but when they die, I actually get to know them so much better. Yeah. I'm also picking up on that there's something in, so I would do a smoke cleanse on your house because there's something that's in your house. Yeah, this Queen of Cups energy that you hold, keep holding this energy because this is literally what's going to keep you in alignment with the universe. Okay, you being a nurturer, you being loving, and you being caring and kind. That's what's going to keep you in alignment. And you being on top of the wheel of fortune, like that's yeah. I just said the wheel, but I pulled the actual wheel of fortune. This is completion. So you are these projects, whatever this company or project that you're about to do, this is going to bring your divine life purpose into completion. This is what your father is wanting to help you with because it's part of it is skills that come from his side of the family that you'll be tapping into, and part of it is stuff from your mother's side. Knowing that you're both psychic, that you are psychic and empathic is going to be one of the biggest things for you to learn yourself, like literally. Yeah, you're going to be living a life of luxury. With this completion will bring in luxury and a lot of it, which just shows me it already showed me with the art, success, and peace. I feel like your spirit guides want you to pay attention to the little nudges that you get, because even though these are little nudges to take a step forward, they're actually, it's just like the universe is ordering your steps so that you can, you know, stay in this timeline. This is very good outcome. Yeah, and the hangman energy. Okay, so you could have had to sacrifice luxury in the past, or you could have had felt like that. Know that with wealth comes a whole new set of problems, right? Because when you have something, people will want to take it. Okay, know that if you engage in debauchery, because this is the debauchery card, if you engage in forms of debauchery, it will lessen what you end up getting from the universe. And I don't know why, that's just a general warning for like everybody. But the hangman, that's about sacrifice. Okay, all right, let me look into Morton. Okay. So is your grandmother also passed over? Because I am picking up on his energy, and I feel like he is with, well, he's with the feminine energy that you know. And I'm also seeing somebody that died, somebody in the family that died, I don't want to say during childbirth, but they died. Okay, so he's linked up with a lot of different people in your lineage on the other side. So he actually did cross over. I don't feel like he has unresolved issues with you or with anybody. He was kind of like, I don't know, it seems like he's much more of a mellow person now that he's passed over or crossed over. Yeah. So I don't know if he was really into religion or anything, but basically, literally, he's saying he's with Jesus. And so, yeah. Oh, because that's one of your ancestors. I'm like, where did Christ come from? Like, obviously, heaven, but no. Okay, so this is what it is. Whoa, I got chills. Oh my gosh, I have chills on my face. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you're definitely a descendant of Jesus. Wow. That's wild. That is wild. Wow. Is there anything specific you want to ask him? Because he basically has got this overflowing cup of love for you and your family. And he's talking about these gifts. See, he didn't use his psychic gifts, his spiritual gifts when he was here. He didn't know how to process that. Like he had paranormal experiences, but he literally did not know how to process that. So it feels like he was kind of an anchor for your family. His energy kept people together. I feel like what he's showing me is that it's like he didn't know how to tap in. And so he couldn't master his spiritual gifts, but he wants you to learn how to tap in and master your spiritual gifts because they literally come from Christ, which is like a big deal. It's a big deal because Christ had almost every type of spiritual gift. Yeah, he's very happy where he is now. And he's happy to see, like, this is somebody who likes to see other people happy. Like, he likes to see you happy. And this Prince of Swords energy is extremely protective. So yeah, like your grandfather could have been somebody that was super sweet, but then if you like pissed him off, I don't know why I'm getting the energy of like he could have been like a mobster if you made him mad. He's very protective of your bloodline. Whoa, that light that came in here again. I don't know what that is. Okay, so the strife that he was experiencing while he was alive is gone. That's the illusion that disappeared. I don't know if there's strife that was left in your family after. Any righteous anger comes from the Most High God and stuff being not right. But you have to understand what is the difference between red elephant. What is the difference between pride and righteous anger? There is a difference in energy. Righteous anger is like when Jesus overturned the tables, what they had, like it was like the taxing table or something. I don't know where the tax people were at. He like overturned those tables because obviously I don't have to explain that taxes are bullshit. Like we should not be taxed the way that we are. But yeah, this is total fulfillment, illumination. Your grandfather wants you to know that you're supported in what you do, that you have people from the other side that have your back, that are not going to allow you to go through this process of strife. Okay, there's really no need for it. I feel like what it feels like to me is like almost when anybody becomes unalived, okay, and passes over, when they actually cross over, not the ones that stay here and I don't know what the hell they do when they're here, but the ones that cross over, they go into this light, right? It gets rid of their strife, it gets rid of the physical condition, and then they're able to move them out more freely in the spirit, basically. And I feel like what the Most High God is saying is that there is no real ending. When you die, you basically are shifting into like a parallel reality where it's just another type of existence. So that's why we don't have to fear death. Yeah, and again, remembering that you are a nurturer just like your grandfather. I know grandparents love their grandkids, like even more than their children sometimes. And so that's the sweetness I'm seeing with the Prince of Cups. Just like how the Queen of Cups is a nurturer, the Prince of Cups is also a nurturer. And it's just reaffirming that you are nurtured on this side and on the other side. See, when I look at stuff, I see that you have heaven and hell are both in this fifth dimension. They're just, hell is the lower part of the fifth dimension. Heaven is the topper part of the fifth dimension. Then you've got the sixth dimension, which has that weird, it's like a broken down world. It has that weird AI thing. It's like a broken AI. And then when you get to seventh dimension, that's the last dimension where you have a physical body or any type of physicalness. But I do feel like he's with, either his wife, his grandma, or his grandma. It could be his grandma. There's another older woman with him. They're both talking about this change that's about to happen. And I don't even feel like it's in this realm. I literally feel like this change is going to happen in the spirit realm. And maybe removing the veil for what? So art is coming out again. You being an artist, that is in your family. And we can express our divinity through art. It's just one really, really good way of expressing our divinity is through art. I don't know if your grandfather was an artist, if he enjoyed art, if he was a singer, a rapper, a writer. There's some type of artistic ability that he had. Maybe he worked with wood or metal or something like that. Yeah. So this tower energy is something that's breaking on the other side. I literally am feeling like your grandfather could very well be part of an army in heaven. This tower energy is like a battle that's raging, but it's in the spiritual realm. So yeah, you've definitely got warrior. Usually the tower is like a catastrophe, but yeah, okay, so there was something that was causing interference between the realm of the dead and the realm of the living. Because that's what I'm feeling is going to be cleared up, is this interference that was going on. I feel like something or someone was keeping a whole bunch of souls stuck. And that's where people's loved ones are. Like if they haven't interacted with their loved ones that have passed, could very well be that this entity has them, right? So yeah, this is an entity this is what this debauchery energy comes from. So it is coming from the above. So I don't feel like I feel like your bloodline is blessed. And if you can avoid this debauchery energy, right? Yeah. And the alcohol is just another way of coping. It's another way of coping. But that's why I was feeling like he possibly wasn't super religious when he was alive, because he could have just gone to the Most High God and that would have helped him. But he lived till he was 98. Like that's a long flipping time. That's a long time. That's a long time. Yeah, so there's divine feminine energy looking after him as well. And that's what I was picking up, was he's with another female. Of course, they get to change the way that they look and stuff now. So yeah, he's definitely warning about this destiny swap crap. Like I literally feel like your grandpa would F somebody up if they tried to come for your fate at this point, because it would cause an immediate tower because your bloodline has come really, really far. Yeah, gardening is such a good, healthy way. Like I personally love gardening. Um, I love it. I've fallen in love with it. I really feel like just by doing gardening and natural chores, it really helps to keep your body in shape. So this feminine energy, just be aware of some type of Jezebel spirit. That's what your grandfather's saying. So I would just continue to rebuke Jezebel, because Jezebel is not in Sarah. Jezebel is not even on the outside of Sarah. Jezebel is straight up not, she's, okay, how that prudence card came out. Jezebel is not going to mess with Sarah because she knows that she can't get a foothold in. There's no door there. However, I don't want to say with every other woman alive. However, with the majority of other like hoes, they will have like something that Jezebel can latch onto. So if you know about the type of attack before it comes, then you can know just to avoid it. And this is what's going to make you wiser than everybody else, is like where everybody else usually falls for this trap. It's a debauchery trap. When literally, I mean like hoes. It's a debauchery trap. So yeah, don't fall into that trap, because that trap, again, you have to be very aware. Like you're with somebody right now that has divine feminine energy. Okay. And that's why you're winning. And so you have to keep going with the divine feminine energy. If you were to go with the energy of the Jezebel, you would immediately start to lose. That's how you'll know. This is generally for everybody. That's how you'll know. I'm also getting somebody that wants to tug at the heartstrings, but that is how you will know if if you're dealing with a Jezebel. If you start to lose all of a sudden, or you start to lose stuff. And so, yeah, just be aware that somebody's going to try to control you with sex, like just manipulation. But I don't feel like you're going to fall for that. So, yeah, this inheritance that's here has got somebody in the 9 of Swords, literally. I feel like it's going to be, you may be one of the first people that escapes these traps that the industry sets for you, because it's definitely some type of entertainment trap. Yeah, High Priestess. This is you transmuting that energy. And how the peace card was pulled is you're going to be able to, through using your natural gifts, you're going to step into that High Priestess energy, and anything that's sent to you, you'll know what to do with it energetically. So yeah, when you call your power back, you know, from known and unknown, seen and unseen enemies, this is going to put you at a major crossroads, because it's going to basically be opening up your life for new change. Now, this also talks about situations coming to a resolution. I do feel in the 8 of Wands, whatever that Chariot energy was that we had pulled, that will be coming to a resolution. And then I do also feel like there will be time to set new goals. Yes, I love you guys so much too. There will be time to set new goals, and you'll be getting new downloads. Like, because once you fulfill a different part of your mission, you then more of them become active. And so we're always evolving. So yeah, this says, look, stay on the lookout for important news or information. This could be somebody wanting to publish one of your writings. This could be, you know, so many different things, but it'll be good news. And then I don't know why I'm getting that. Well, this is like something that's going to be happening later down the line. So I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about it, but somebody will be getting an inheritance from inheriting something from somebody who, you know, passes away. That's later down in the line. So it's almost like technically, yeah, there's hidden money or something. Almost technically, it's like you guys are almost millionaires and you don't know it, because you have not yet inherited this great aunt or whoever this person is, their fortune yet. So you may think that you know everything that there is to know about your family, and you don't. There's still something that's being hidden. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So this refers to a male that's under 40, a workaholic, obsessed with success, financially secure, stubborn, argumentative, and relentless, consistently pessimistic. This is definitely the energy of that preacher person that I was picking up on. No sense of humor, doesn't believe in wasting time, hard on himself, well-educated and opinionated. He's well-educated in all of the wrong things. So I sincerely feel like whoever this person is that's trying to influence the public, whatever they're doing, it's causing mental health issues to arise within people because of this type of energy, which clearly this person is attached to that. And again, it's just a very materialistic, selfish person with disregard for others. Beware of someone who tries to control you. That's exactly with the Jezebel thing. That's somebody trying to control you. Like, if they can manipulate you through a woman, then they don't have, you know, it's like, how dumb do they think men are? I don't think men are this stupid, but I guess because it's worked in the past, they just are like, we're just going to keep going with it and see if it works out. Yeah, you'll be able to tell though. I don't know why Jezebel is after you, Kel's the ghost. That would be something that we should probably ask God about. Why in the heck is Jezebel so after? Oh, because you're somebody that is pure and good-hearted. She wants to pull you into substance abuse compulsions and into judging people by the way that they look instead of by their values. I don't really feel like you're a super judgmental person. So, but this devil energy is not a good, it definitely talks about sexual addiction. That's probably, and then perversity and dark secrets. So hopefully none of the people that anybody works with, you always just got to ask, like, God, please cover me. Like, cover me just in case one of these people I come across literally worships the devil, because when they see that you have a light and that you are not going to go through the humiliation rituals, literally, and that you're not going to sell your soul to the devil because you don't have to, there's really no need for that, then it's probably going to piss this devil energy off and whoever is behind this crap. And so it's just the change of power. This is just a change of the power that the devil's going to have to get used to, basically, because the industry, all of the industries are changing right now. And yeah, this could be with the World Wide Web, doing something on the internet. I'm also feeling that dark influence over. So you could also be traveling, okay, or vacationing. It's talks about possible change of residence or job or moving around, sense of fulfillment and inner peace from helping the less fortunate. Whatever you give will be returned to you many times over. So that's whatever you give out will be returned to you many times over. But unexpected sum of money comes your way. Yeah, I feel like, woo, somebody's like taking off. They're going to be propelled. Literally, your vibration is going to be raised above whatever this situation is. Yeah, the Emperor in the reverse. This may be somebody to look out for in the upcoming days. This is somebody who would be, well, they're losing. This is how you know that they're attached to a Jezebel or whatever. They're losing. It says lack of maturity and self-control, pushy, domineering bully, a self-centered person, dangerous of serious injury or competition in battle. This is that energy, the Knight of Pentacles energy. This is the same person. Danger of serious injury or competition or battle. Why would there even be competition? Loss of prestige, shame, loss of job, loss of control, abuse of power, domination. There may be even somebody that ends up getting fired because of their jealousy over you, which is weird. I think it's straight up weird when a man has jealousy against another man. But you'll know who this person is. Yeah, this person, like I said, they're losing. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, that could, like, whoever this bully is that is going to come forward in the future. And this could literally be somebody that's like, if you don't want to party, they want everybody on their fuck shit. Like, they want everybody on the same dumb shit that they're on. And so they may try to bully you. This abuse of power, this is already rebuked in the name of Jesus. Like, this is, God is like just waiting for this person to try to bully somebody again before he slams them. Body slam, Hulk smash. So the Wheel of Fortune, the reverse, is a lack of, this is like the epitome of a destiny swap. It's the lack of vision, inability to move forward. What goes around comes around. That's why in the world, what you give out will come back to you. That's literally telling this bully what they give out will come back to them. Whoever this person is in the industry, they better check themselves before they wreck themselves. Says that the past is catching up with them. I am pretty sure that the majority of Hollywood is like, if they ran out in LA, if they ran out of like herpes medication, all of Hollywood would be fucked. Because I literally think that, I don't know why I keep getting a lot of Hollywood. the main people, they have herpes. And that's just a weird intuitive thing that I've gotten. But yeah, we know that LA is really not good right now because it's on fire. And I know that those fires are not going to stop until whatever, because there's multiple demonic energies that are hovering over LA, but like whatever that energy is, the core of it, wherever it's coming from, it's those fires are going to take it out. So this talks about others plot revenge against you, past wrongs committed against others now come back to. This is somebody's karma coming back on them. Past wrongs committed, it's like comes back to haunt you. That is literally somebody's past coming back on them. So a project will fail due to experience setbacks, but this is due to this person's inability to allow people to just be. Bad luck must be endured and any actions are fruitless. Courage is needed. So this person, if they try to step up to you, you're going to knock their ass back. Like not literally, not physically, but like metaphorically. You're going to knock their ass back because you don't play the same game. Everybody else in what I'm picking up on is super desperate. Even the people that are going to these pastors or preachers or whatever, it's all out of a desperation. So Hollywood freaks out when you're not desperate. If you're not willing to do any grimy, dirty, degrading shit for like fame, they don't like that. So that's what I was picking up with some weird humiliation ritual, how bad that would backfire. Yeah. And then definitely you being in the King of Swords energy. This is concealing your emotions, not making small talk, engaging with this person. And then it's also you being organized, you being intelligent. It may just be wise to stay in another hotel, one that's right next to the one that other people are staying in. I mean, that may cause some peace is what I'm hearing. Natural leadership abilities, highly ethical, especially if you're going on some type of job. Like, I don't know when jobs take you out of town to do work at whatever. I'm seeing somebody in Vegas. Yeah. Speaking with authority, good instincts, and common sense. Great idea. So high moral standards. You having moral standards is going to cause this domineering bully to fall on their ass, basically. All right. Anything else? King of Pentacles indicates a man over 40. This is a consummate deal maker. This is most likely who you made the deal with, right? Or the contract with, or if this is a job, this could be your employer. Or if this is a family member, this could be a father or a grandfather. So yeah, devoted to civic, religious, or philanthropic activity, affectionate, hardworking, chases attractions of success, including expensive cars, a nice home, nice clothes, and yeah, toys, stuff like that. So I feel pretty good relationship going on there. And the Fool. So the King of Pentacles energy may be viewing you as the fool. They may think that you're gullible. Just be aware of that. I feel like you're much more of a free spirit than somebody that's gullible. I also feel like the Fool does not live by the restrictions of society or the restrictions of other people, right? And so they're not afraid to walk close to the edge because they know that the universe is ordering their steps. That's like it says trust in your own ideas and plans, no matter what others may say. Again, if you voice your plans and your ideas, because in the King of Swords, which is, I definitely feel like your energy, when you talk about these really good ideas, it's weird. Oh, it's the garbage cans. When you talk about these really good ideas, make sure that you write them down. Make sure that because somebody's going to just try to work against you. That's this Emperor in the reverse. They're going to shoot down your ideas, and who you need to be telling your ideas to is actually the King of Pentacles, not this other person. Page of Swords signifies a male who is under 30, intelligent, confident, and responsible, intimidates others and challenges them to keep up. Thrives on extreme sports and outdoor activities. Represents designers, artists, builders, manufacturers, and those who work with their hands or create physical objects. Listen to his words and heed his advice. This is somebody that sets up a stage. So I feel good karma with this person and good karma with the King of Pentacles. The only people I'm feeling bad karma with is this energy, the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Emperor in the reverse. Perfect. This is what I wanted to see. The Three of Wands. This is exactly what I wanted to see. I was like, how is this going to work out? So through careful planning, this idea that you come up with, okay, goal or project long in your dreams will be realized. A new business idea is assured. Anticipate obstacles and visualize how you'll overcome them. That means that, like, let's say that you got an idea to build a new business. Well, then you would have to take this step, and this step. You want to just visualize the normal things that are going to happen so that when they come up, you're not like freaking out about it. It says develop contacts. That's going to be what you're basically doing right now, is developing your contacts. Your exceptional leadership skills will be needed. Absolutely. Others consider you a visionary. Carefully weigh the risks. So yeah, that's what I wanted to see, was that this idea that I'm seeing here comes to fruition. Yes, it does. This is total public fame, honor, recognition, and success. Absolutely. This means your idea is going to lead you into fame. Fame that you can celebrate with other people. So yeah, it says your dreams and plans are finally fulfilled. Hard work and careful planning result in glorious success. Fame, public recognition, and honor. Victory over the opposition. Triumph and success has a positive effect on your self-esteem. You are bursting with pride. Avoid arrogance and financial rewards for your hard work. Okay, we're going to do a couple of angel numbers. So yeah, that's getting paid. Money, money, money. I just heard a money grab. You're going to create something that's a money grab. 1122, great shift, personal growth, spiritual development, and manifesting goals. Oneness, connections, and completion. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in the favor of your intentions. So yeah, this is, like I said, it's a power shift, but it's going to be a massive power shift. And it's sad that LA is like burning and stuff, but if that's what has to happen, that's what has to happen. However, I do want to say that I think it's hella suspicious. And I think it was definitely, these fires were created by a person or by a group of people. I think that they just want to rebuild LA, and they want all of the people that had homes or whatever, they want them the hell out of the way. And I do feel like the mayor of LA has some shit to do with this. She's literally working with the people that set the fires. That's what I'm feeling. Again, everything's allegedly until proven to be true. But like, I'm picking up some really crooked ass shit where somebody literally intentionally had somebody else, they paid somebody else to start the damn thing. And again, this had to, for how this all happened, this had to have been plotted out and planned previously for these circumstances to just be ripe and like, nah, dude. Something ain't right about that shit. I'm telling you, this lady, these people want to burn LA to the ground, then rebuild the shit. Like, and rebuild it without the general population. Like, I don't know what the hell they're thinking. Maybe making it the first smart city. They're going to try to pull some whack ass bullshit plan on everybody that's experiencing this experience. And it's unfortunate that people have been unalike, but they don't care. This is why when you have people that are playing Monopoly with the United States and they're buying up you know, all of the real estate and this area and this area and this area. It's just, it's like competing interests pretty much. So yeah, the lucky shirt. So beware whenever you see 0330 of what you're wearing. It says, pursue your goals to get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people that you hold dear. Your ability to communicate isn't. And I don't know how people are not seeing that this was clearly set the hell up. Okay. It was clearly set up because they tried to pass some type of movement to revamp LA or whatever. And it was like California's budget said no. So they're like, okay, well, and just like what they did in Hawaii, what I feel that they did in Hawaii was they started the fires and then was like, well, we're just going to burn everything down and then rebuild it how we want it. We'll take these other people that have real estate there. And I know that this was set up because why in the hell would all of the insurance companies literally 6 months prior to this fire drop fire as a coverage? Tell me that. Like that right there is the clue that oh, his name was Tyler. That's such a sweet name. Yeah, I mean, that right there is a clue that this shit was planned. If the insurance company dropped all of the people in LA their fire benefit 6 months before the fire, they were notified of this fire. I can tell you that. It was definitely planned, obviously. 101, speaking of starting over. So this says that your communication's improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals, right? So starting over, intelligence, dynamics, making a difference, failures, personal or spiritual development. Happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failures is key. Happiness is real, possible, and around. Understands its processes and the pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. It's in the little things and in the big ones. Fails are fun. Start fresh. So again, if things had been failing before, I feel like they're going to be successful now. 8888, personal power, material and spiritual abundance, wealth, resources, force, balance, confidence, material gain, and epic romance. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending you this number to reassure you that the prosperity and well-being is ahead of you. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. That's exactly what I feel like you guys are going to do. Okay, one more. And then we'll do the names. 6666, great blessings, self-love, boundaries, needs, good vibes, wisdom, understanding, and letting go. Nurture yourself, your needs, desires, and boundaries. Let go of the things that are weighing you down. Make space for something meaningful and expand your spirit to all areas of your life. That big love opportunity, your job needs to squeeze in somewhere. So we have 1122, great shift, 0330, lucky shirt, 101, starting over, 8888, personal power, and 6666, great blessings. And then for the tarot cards, we had the Four of Cups in the reverse, which this was talking about alcoholism right here. It says overindulgence in food and alcohol, straight up right on the card. So this was talking about alcoholism. And I was picking up on that energy with the person that's like a preacher or whatever, and this thing being on it's just like a cycle. So yeah, remember that you guys may see some type of TikTok. I was getting that it would be a TikTok video of this preacher's eyes going completely black when he's in the middle of delivering a message. Then we had the Six of Pentacles, which is somebody's going to be up crying because they tried to breadcrumb you with your own inheritance. This is literally somebody trying to like capitalize off of your gifts, right? Without giving you your just due. You have the ability to create peace within this situation. A fifth a day? Damn. Well, I pray that you literally stop drinking that much, because that will kill your liver. Okay. I mean, I know it's like coping mechanism. Okay. My birth family had alcoholism like on both sides. So it's really difficult to get past, but it'll be worth it. So this person, this is such an immature energy, but so is this bully. I feel like these are two people that are going to be attached to the same situation, the Emperor in the reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. I definitely feel like you are the King of Swords energy, which just shows that you're not afraid to cut somebody off. You may be getting your success through the World Wide Web. And this devil energy that's attached to these people, it's not going to be able to affect you the way that it was going to. So I would pray against that devil energy. I mean, we literally pray against it right now. Remember that this innocent fool energy is what is going to propel you into the Six of Wands. So it may be something that you're not aware of yet, but it says right here, you have the soul of an entrepreneur. I feel like you're going to own multiple businesses. You may be, some of you may be even starting like entertainment businesses of your own. That may be something that you end up doing. Okay. Now we're going to do the names, and the names are never to name shame. We're literally pulling a bunch of names out of a whatever this thing is called, basket. These all stick together, so I have to. Whoa. All right, we've got Henrietta, Greta, Jackson, Barrett, Jason, Miley, Peyton, Dusty or Dustin, Dominica, I don't know how to say that word. Mateo or Matthew, Gianna, Felix, Irene, Fred, Frederick, Frederico, Kevin, Halsey, Haley, Paul, Saul, Justice, Joaquin, Lucia, Juan, Juanita, and Hugo, Damon, Hannah, Aria, Elliot, Gilberto, Trinity. Okay. So these could be people you know or people you don't know. Just be aware of the name. You'll know what category they fit into if it is somebody you know. Trinity, Elliot, Aria, Hannah, Damon, Joaquin, Lucia, Juan, Juanita, Hugo, and Justice, Paul and Saul, Haley and Halsey, Kevin, Fred, Freddie or Frederico, Irene, Felix, Gianna, Mateo or Matthew, Dominica, I don't know, Dusty or Dustin, Peyton, Miley, Jason, Barrett, Jackson, Greta, Henrietta, and Gilberto. Okay, you guys, thank you for making it to the ending of this reading. I appreciate all of you guys for being here. Yes, let's make a deal. I love it. I love it. Okay. Please like this video, you guys. Please share it if you feel compelled to share it. Make sure you hit that notification bell. And yeah, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, okay? That way you don't miss out on any of the important messages that Spirit has for you. And if any of the part of message did not resonate, you just leave that part for the person that it's meant for, okay? All right. I'm wishing you guys all the love in the world. I'm giving you air hugs and lots of support and peace, okay? Ooh. Oh my gosh, you should go check out that new house, Red Elephant. Literally. Wow. Wow. I was picking up on something like that being left to you. So hopefully I don't feel like your house is going to be burnt down. I would definitely go out there though. Okay, thank you guys for being with me here today. All right. Know that God loves you, know that I love you, and know that everything's going to be good. Okay. Peace be with you guys until the next reading. Oh, and make sure that you go to my other channel, which is the Psychic Tarot Angel Oracle, and get a subscription there as well. I do more of Oracle cards there, but it's still the same psychic stuff. So, okay. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Peace be with you. I'll see you in the next reading. God bless.